recorded lectures, it would be something more. But yeah, I didn't know if you've had good experiences with.
So for like 131 and 132 engineering, when they ask just like 3 or 4 multiple choice questions, they're pretty simple, but you have to watch the lecture still to know what the answers are.
Right.
That seems to keep my attention pretty well.
A little bit motivating.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, very good. So on the flip of sort of online learning, the other thing that we've looked at is maybe moving away from even this size group lecture and doing maybe groups of 20 and having them be TA-led. Have any of you had good experiences with TA-led versus staff or faculty-led, instructor-led? Anybody? Doesn't matter?
Very strongly hit or miss.
Hit or miss, okay. Depends on the TA. Okay. Or the instructor, for that matter. So yeah, I mean, not everyone can be as perfect as I am. Okay, good. So yeah, I guess one model that we're looking at is bigger lecture halls are maybe doing this twice to get everybody in. One method we're looking at is significantly online, and one would be sort of small group TA-led with maybe an online component for the content. So maybe you have 15 or 20 minute online, just like here's the content, and then come into class in a small group and do the activities. So we're trying to be more hands-on, more activity driven. Does that seem like a model that would work for you? Have you done anything like that before?
I think it'd be more beneficial to do that way because like you could go more in depth with these kind of activities because like you only have a couple minutes to do it and it's not as beneficial. But if you went more in depth, you could get more out of it.
Right. Okay. Any other thoughts?
I find it really nice that I don't have to prepare for this class.
Okay.
So with the online component, you have to do it or else your time in class is lost, really.
Yeah. So that's a negative.
I can see that being a possible negative.
Okay. All right. So separating what is enjoyable from what is effective, would you see this being an effective method if less enjoyable?
I can see it being effective.
Okay. Okay. All right. What about skill sessions? How many of you have been to a skill session? More than half. Okay. How did those go?
Personally, I went to the Project Archivist ones, but it wasn't exactly advertised that it was in a series. So
Okay.
making sure to advertise that the ones that are in series are.
Okay. So the My EPICS description didn't show that?
Nope.
Okay. Okay. Any other?
I went to one of the SolidWorks ones, and we basically just followed a tutorial that was already online, so it could have easily just took an online session.
Okay. Did it help having someone there to ask questions?
I didn't really mean to ask them those questions.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I guess for people that had never seen it before, they would have needed somebody new, but I've had like very basic background in that, so I kind of really
Okay. How many of you have used any of our online modules or even know they exist? Not many? Okay. Not the recorded lectures, but this sort of skill sessions online? Okay. We haven't advertised them because we don't have very many of them developed very well yet, but that is something that we're looking towards so that when you need a skill session, you don't have to wait for it to show up. You can just do it when you want. But again, the dichotomy of being online and available versus hands-on and help. And so who else has been to sort of a technical skill session other than leadership, like soldering or some kind of hands-on skill, woodworking? Nobody? Okay.
I went to the Arduino one a couple years ago.
Okay.
I thought it was extremely broad for what you can do with it. So it's like, I know it's a microcontroller, and that's about all I got out of it.
Okay. Yeah, so we've actually moved, so that was a couple of years ago, we've actually moved to trying to put those on tracks as well. So you would have like Arduino 1, Arduino 2, Arduino 3, so you could build into something more useful because in an hour session, those do tend to be pretty shallow. Okay. Any other last thoughts on lectures? Something that would work for you?
So, like today, like industrial design, from what I gather, it requires a lot of creativity, right? And basically developing an intuition to like as to like what would be pretty for like a user. I think that would like those kinds of discussions basically like color theory or like shape theory. You know how like circles are, when you look at circles, like subconsciously they're more like inclusive, and you know like how blue is like a lot more peaceful color than maybe red, you know, stuff like that. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So I apologize. Part of that in this is my experience interacting with designers. I have no education in being a designer myself, so you know, it's definitely, I would love to have, you know, a guest speaker and to do this instead of me talking about, you know, how engineers work with designers, hear more from designers. But I think it is valuable for you guys to hear that there's this other world outside of engineering that is pervasive in industry and really valuable, and we kind of overlook it a little bit. Yeah.
I have a suggestion for the skill sessions that like go towards difficulty. So like you said, Arduino 1, Arduino 2, Arduino 3. I feel like we should have those not only in person but also online.
Yeah.
In advance, because some people, you know, they're not all novices at that stuff. They might be
Right.
different expert levels. So it would be nice if, you know, they need Arduino 3, but they can get it immediately online rather than waiting for the skill sessions
Right.
later in the year.
Okay. Yeah, very good. So what about some more on on content? So how many of you have been to more than 2 of the optional lectures? Right? Several of you. Any of them particularly valuable or not valuable? You're not going to hurt my feelings.
Some of the empathy one, valuable. I like them a lot. The interview questions, I kind of thought about that when I was asking Lisa questions, and I made some errors.
So empathy was
These were at the beginning of the semester.
right. So that was the sort of food challenge one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I like the filming with the pasta on this one.
Okay. Yeah. Any others thoughts? Any of them really not useful? Or not entertaining?
Yeah, craftsmanship was okay.
Craftsmanship was okay?
I don't really remember what we talked about that time.
Hopefully craftsmanship. Okay. All right. Well, thank you all very much and have a good summer and